as of today, I think Tuesday is Prison School live action anime J-drama day, so the reviews will come out on Tuesday rather than the Monday, which was yesterday, because I did kind of have to rush through watching the episodes. I didn't realise they were actually out, like, publicly. But no, this episode focused on the fact of Kyoshi escaping. It happened all in one episode. I was just like, yeah, okay, right, I can see how they're doing it. Like, I guess they're taking a different route now. It's a J-drama only kind of anime now. I mean, it's not like they're following the anime at all now, because the anime, it took at least 2 episodes for even Kyoshi didn't get out. Because episode 3 was their preparation, episode 4 was the escape. In this one, episode 3 is the preparation, the escape, and then the aftermath within one episode. So it did kind of feel a little bit rushed. But in actual likelihood, I kind of liked the idea they went with. Like, I liked the outcome. Yeah, certain things weren't explained. There were certain parts that completely brushed over, which did kind of feel a little bit rushed, excuse me. So yeah, it didn't mold well sometimes. The actual events themselves did, but the actual ways around the thing didn't. I mean, they never explained the whole idea with the underground network, like how he escapes to get to the actual clothes. So that was explained in the anime using Legos. In the live action, they never actually even mentioned it. He kind of just does it anyway. So it kind of just brushes over quite a vital idea, because that was quite a vital idea towards the actual anime. So they kind of just brushed over completely, and he just did it anyway. I mean, then you had the whole situation where Murray actually gets sent the files of Kyoshi and Chio together in the actual sumo wrestling match, which again never happened. To my recollection, the only way they find out was way forward into the actual anime. I think it's even the next episode or quite forward into the anime where they find out that actually he escaped. So yeah, that's kind of a bit of an annoying occurrence, because the whole suspense of the anime was kind of a bit better. But I granted, I like the whole idea they're going for a different idea, because it would be just a stupid idea to completely adapt the anime into live action, because again, what would be the point? It's just basically just having an initial idea, just doing it your own way. So having their own kind of setup to the actual events, I like it. But I just don't know how well it molded, because now even the chairman knows that he escaped with Chio, so I just don't like the idea of it. It's certain things that worked well, there's certain things that didn't. It's just, I don't know how I feel towards the events. That's my thesis on it. I just don't know how I feel towards the events and then changing it. It just doesn't. It works in its own world. If you haven't seen the anime or read the manga, it works in its own world. If you've seen both, it doesn't. It's like if they took Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood and the manga and then didn't even kill Mace Hughes. And they kept Mace Hughes right until the end, and they killed him off in the last episode of the actual J-drama. You would be pissed. Because yeah, you would have him still there, but they would kill him off in a completely different way. They'll kill him off in a completely different way that you're not used to. There has to happen that way, otherwise the events of the thing just don't matter. The same thing happens here, really. Certain things don't matter towards the actual events of the story. Yeah, now it's a different outcome. Now there's actually a better kind of idea towards the whole idea of them escaping. Now it's a plot point. Now it's an actual plot point, but it didn't feel correct them doing the way it did. It's just, you would understand if you watched the anime and read the manga. You kind of understand the idea I'm going for. It doesn't bolster itself well to the actual idea of the whole canon story. But yeah, granted, it could actually work really, really well as a plot point in its own universe. It's just, I don't know how I feel it towards, because it was a straight adaptation up to this point. It wasn't changing anything, but then at this point went, nah, we're changing it, and it's changed it completely for the better and worse. I just don't know, because them both knowing the idea, I just don't know. And also the chairman actually burying his beloved booties instead of actually putting them in an urn. I don't know if the events happened later, because I can't remember off the top of my brain, but yeah, I just don't know. He cemented it. And also, Murray finds the actual hole, and the chairman doesn't actually patch it up. Because in the anime original, he patches it up before Kyoshi escapes, and Kyoshi didn't have a way to escape. That's why he escaped through the actual front entrance. That's the idea that he went for. In the anime, he escaped through the front entrance anyway. There was no change. There was just the escape through the front entrance. There was no hole. The hole was practically pointless. The hole was there because it was the easy getaway towards the train station. In the live action, it was you go through the front gate. That's it. There was literally no change. It didn't feel right. If they kept some of the events and changed tiny bits of it, I wouldn't be so concerned. But since they changed the bulk of it, it just didn't work for me in its own right. The acting was fine. Chio-chan's still Chio-chan. I like her a lot. The acting for the most part was actually really, really good. The actual drama itself did work in its favour. I think it worked better than the actual anime did sometimes. But yeah, I can't brush over the fact that some of it was changed and it wasn't changed for the better. But with all that said, I have been a driver, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.